Back to the broadcast. Well, tomorrow, more than 3,000 people will walk and run to raise awareness in the fight against pancreatic cancer. Did you know it's the 4th leading cause of cancer death in the U.S.? And through research and community support, the dream for a cure is actually still in sight. So let's welcome now Michael Wilkins and Christopher Throwbridge. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. So tell us first about pancreatic cancer and why you both became involved in raising awareness for it.
I'll let Mike start.
I became involved 14 years ago when I lost my father to pancreatic cancer, less than 2 months after he was diagnosed, and I've been volunteering since then.
And that's the key, less than 2 months after he was diagnosed, because it's hard to diagnose it.
Right. Well, the worst part about pancreatic cancer is that, as you said, within the first year of diagnosis, 73% of the patients usually pass away. And then after 5 years, the survival rate is only 6%.
Is it because it's such an aggressive cancer, or is it because it's so difficult to detect?
It's two things. It's very difficult to detect, and the other thing is it's very much underfunded. It only receives 2% of the national funding from the National Cancer Institute.
Which means that doctors just don't have enough tools to treat it?
Correct.
And here's the thing, I lost 2 friends within 10 months of each other who were best friends, both artists. One of them developed pancreatic cancer, but she thought it was a backache. She also had breast cancer and she had Parkinson's. The other one just had a backache. And it went on and on and on, and everybody would say, take a muscle relaxant.
Let's talk about the symptoms.
So it is.
Other than that, what are some other symptoms?
That's the most common, is
Really?
kind of a dull backache. In the case of my dad, he
Upper
had
back, lower back?
lower back
Yeah.
generally. In the case of my father, he had no symptoms. He was 70 years old, extremely healthy, and the first symptom really was a mild stroke.
Wow, and that's when they did all the testing. And
That's when the diagnosis began, and it took several weeks.
If someone is lucky enough to get diagnosed early, can they undergo treatment and chemotherapy, and will they have a better survival rate?
Yes, that's the key. And there are very few options for chemotherapy. That's directly related to the lack of funding. There are surgical procedures, but yes, it must be diagnosed early.
Is there a direct test you could take to see if you have pancreatic cancer? There's nothing.
No.
It's really frightening, and I'm going to tell you something. It is painful. It is so painful because the pancreas is behind or in the stomach
Surrounded
area.
by the stomach.
And your stomach, it's just so painful to watch anybody in it.
So tell us, Christopher, why your law firm decided to get involved with this cause.
Well, sure. This is the 3rd year that our law firm's been the presenting sponsor. This year we have over 125 attorneys and staff members running in the race. And 3 years ago, actually it was 4 years ago, a client of the firm passed away from pancreatic cancer. His family asked us to get involved, and the support for the event has just grown. The event gets larger and larger every year, and as you pointed out, because early detection is key, it's all about raising awareness. It's the 4th leading cause of cancer right now, and the more people that we have that know about PurpleStride, know about the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, it gives resources to fund the research to improve the survival rate.
Let's talk about the event.
All right. Well, the event's tomorrow morning. Registration opens up at 8 a.m. It's downtown at Clyde Warren Park. It's a new location for the event this year. We're really excited. We already have over 3,000 runners registered.
Wow.
And it's a great course. It starts at Clyde Warren Park, goes up through Uptown, and then loops through State Thomas area and comes back and ends at Clyde Warren Park. There's going to be a band. It's going to be a festive atmosphere. And the race actually starts at 9:30, so it's not too early. You can get out of bed early enough. Oh,
it's $30.
$30, that's
And
good. $3,000 at $30 is good.
We're expecting to raise close to $500,000.
Oh, gosh,
And
that
that
would
money
be
is
great.
going to go directly to funding research and awareness,
And
right?
patient support, yes.
If you know someone who has pancreatic cancer, the best thing you can do is point them to the PanCan organization. It gives you resources, it gives you access to clinical treatment information, and most importantly, it gives you a support network.
Okay, well, you guys, thank you so much for being with us this morning and bringing some attention to this very worthy cause. Again, PurpleStride DFW takes place tomorrow morning at Clyde Warren Park right here in Dallas. To register or get more details, just check out purplestride.org/DFW. Great t-shirt too, by the way.
Yes.
All right, stay with us. More Table Talk when we come back.